And tonight we're hearing from Buddy Cianci's nephew about the impact his uncle had on his life.
Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado spoke to Cianci's nephew this afternoon. She continues our live team coverage now.
Buddy Cianci's family is meeting this evening to discuss funeral arrangements and decide how best to honor him. Now, his nephew, Brad Turchetta, tells me the death came as a shock to the family members this morning. He also shared his favorite memory of his uncle with me. It comes from when Cianci was staying with his nephew, Turchetta, in East Greenwich when he was released from federal prison.
After he got out of, as he would say, his gated community, federally mandated gated community, we would stay up late and he would talk to me, and he would tell me stories about Providence past and the history of Providence, and as he would say, the future of Providence lies in its history, and he loved the city and he wouldn't stop talking about it. And it was so much fun to hear him tell me things I never knew about Providence, even though I'm a lifelong resident of Rhode Island, and about how he would do things. And his love of the city never changed. I think his love of his family was just slightly greater. And to him, the two never differed, the city and his family.
Turchetta says the words of support and stories that are pouring in from all over are really helping the family with their grief. He also says they do not yet know the exact cause of Cianci's death, just that he took a turn for the worse this morning after those stomach pains last night. I'll have more of my interview with Turchetta coming up new at 6. Live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom, Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
And this afternoon, we caught up with Cianci's nephew, Brad Turchetta, who's acting as a spokesperson for the Cianci family.
And he tells us the family is meeting tonight to discuss memorial services and other arrangements following Buddy Cianci's unexpected death.
Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado continues our in-depth coverage now live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom.
Buddy Cianci's nephew tells me his passing came as a shock to the family, as Cianci's health appeared to be improving recently.
We know Buddy was, getting older like we all do, but no one expected this.
Buddy Cianci's nephew, Brad Turchetta, says his family is still processing the death of their patriarch, but the outpouring of memories from the community is helping.
Dulls the sting a little bit, where all the nice things people say in text and you see online, so it's nice that he affected so many people in such a positive way.
Cianci stayed with Turchetta in East Greenwich after he was released from federal prison. It's Turchetta's favorite memory of his uncle.
After he got out of, as he would say, his gated community, federally mandated gated community, we would stay up late and he would talk to me, and he would tell me stories about Providence past and the history of Providence, and as he would say, the future of Providence lies in its history, and he loved the city and he wouldn't stop talking about it.
I asked Turchetta what he thinks it means that Cianci was so beloved even after his criminal convictions.
I think it means that people don't necessarily believe what they read. I think that they look at the person, what someone does certainly says a lot more than what you read about somebody.
He says the only thing Cianci loved more than Providence was family, and that's how he wants his uncle to be remembered.
I think remembered as the consummate family man. He loved his family. Our Christmases are celebrated on Federal Hill for a reason. He wanted to take us back to where our great-grandfather, his grandfather, came over.
Again, Cianci's family is meeting tonight to discuss funeral arrangements. If we learn those details tonight, we'll bring them to you on Eyewitness News at 10 and 11. Live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom, Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.